Hello, everybody, in particular Ben, because this is who it's a response to. My mouth is kind of green because I ate Jell-O earlier. Whatever. So anyway, this is a response to Ben's blog post today called Why It Sucks to Be Male. And I will leave that down there for you to read. But basically, I read it and I get what you're saying. I really do. But there's a couple things that I kind of need to weigh in on. And while you know me, and I would normally just leave a passive-aggressive comment on the comment section, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to make a video response, because I feel like that's just the quicker and easier way to do it. So, you're talking about how Sam posted a blog about why it sucks to be female, because there's a period, the boobs, etc., etc., not to mention childbirth. You didn't touch on that one, because, you know. But, and you're talking about how, get over it, stop moaning, so you bleed a little bit, and you get cramps, and you get weird cravings, and, as far as boobs go, they make your back hurt, and, well, not me, because, there's not much going for it. Okay. What I mean is, you waited on all the downsides. And then you said, stop complaining, there's a reason, there is a reason this happens, so it's not that big of a deal. And boys go through X, Y, and Z, and there's absolutely no reason for it. Which I understand, and I'm not going to knock any of that, because that's all completely accurate, and you completely have the right to say that, and I don't have the right to deny any of that. But the reason you don't have the right to tell girls to stop moaning is because as much as you can read about it, and as much as your female friends, or your mom, or your sister, whoever, can tell you about it, you have never experienced it in your life. So you can't really weigh in, I don't think that you can tell me not to moan about my period, because you've never bled out of your underoos. You've never had to worry about going to an amusement park in light wash jean shorts and having to worry about going into the bathroom every couple hours to make sure that you're not carrying around a big, crimson-colored stain out of your crotch, because that is so embarrassing. And trust me, in 7th grade or 8th grade or whenever you start your period, when everybody has acne and braces and everybody's just really unfortunate looking, that adds so much stress and pressure to so many girls. So to say it's not that big of a deal and to get over it and it keeps your body functioning, I really don't think you can weigh in. Yes, I understand the purpose, but I understand the purpose of a lot of things. That doesn't mean I have to accept them and be okay with them. I have to accept that it happens, but that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be opposed. But like you said, boys go through the hormonal things like that as well, and I'm not gonna knock any of that because that's completely accurate, and I've never experienced that, so I'm not gonna tell you that's wrong. However, I will just say that you're talking about puberty, which, and you're talking about how everything girls have to go through is for a reason. Puberty is for a reason too, my friend. And, sorry, I feel kind of like a bitch saying this, but I just really don't agree. I think that it's not really something you can talk about because you've never experienced it. Also, this is just one little minimal thing. You said, where is it, that, plus, at least being a female, you can be a feminist without people not believing you or calling you a fraud. People never believe me when I say I am for equal rights. And I understand that. I completely get it. There's a lot of guys that are, that believe in feminism, and they get called frauds because they can't believe in it. I get what you're saying, and that's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's a completely different issue altogether. I think one thing you're overstepping, though, which I don't want to say this coming across as anything other than an ally, but I think one thing that is different is that girls that are very, very open about their beliefs in feminism and gay rights and mostly feminism, oftentimes, at least half the time, get pegged as a lesbian, which, some people are like, whatever, I don't care. And I understand that, because I'm not saying that, being called that if you're not like makes you any less of a person. But you know, you're talking about being called a fraud when you're not. It's the same thing. It's like it's inaccurate labeling. So I think you should, you know, I don't really know a way to wrap this up, but all I'm saying is you should not. I think from now on we should all just not blog about anything that has to do with anything that is not in our own pants. Yeah. So if you're going to talk about your body parts and your genitalia and all that stuff, and how unfair it is, talk about your own. Because again, everything you said about the male gender, since you said it and you're a male, I'm sure it's accurate. But do not tell me that I need to get over it for having a period and having boobs. Because you never worn a bra with an underwire, so bitch please.